Okay, so you can easily find this video that I'm reacting to by typing in white woman visits Laos. And it's basically this woman who sounds like a German woman, but she could be from the Netherlands. But she goes to Laos and visits a school. And I guess she had already got like someone who invited her to the school, but maybe she wasn't, like, she didn't tell the actual school administration that she was coming. There was some sort of miscommunication, and it was a surprise for the students. And she's so shocked because when she gets there, the kids are screaming and running away. Like, they're literally running out of their classrooms off of the grounds because they're so scared of her. And she's like, are they scared of us? Really? Like, yeah, you are traumatizing the children, as it says there. The kids were scared to death of that woman because of the history of what happened, with French colonialism. I think they only had their independence in like 1950s, right? And remember, the French government like enslaved people over there, right? Enslaved Laos men. So this is the woman that's the lady who's reacting to it. But this is the woman who's asking, like, are they actually scared of us? And so at first she's like laughing. She's like, she doesn't understand what's happening. I don't think that she's a bad person or anything. I think that she's just surprised that the kids are like running away, right? And she tries to go walk towards them and they up and run away and they're screaming and, like shivering, right? And then she thinks it's funny, and then after she realizes that they're scared, they're not playing or anything, they're actually scared of her, and she stops laughing or whatever. And then it's kind of interesting because she says something like, these kids are smart, and she says this: they know what white people do. So the white lady said that jokingly, but she stops laughing because I think she realizes what she's saying, and how scary that must be for those children, and the history of what happened in that country, and how those kids must be scared to have her come onto the school grounds. I just think it's bad that she didn't like clue in earlier that if they're that scared of you, why are you still moving towards them? Why don't you just be like, okay, I understand that they're scared, and turn around and be like, okay, we're not visiting today, we're gonna visit another day. Basically, you can look it up for yourself. The French government. Do you remember that movie Indochine? That was kind of like about the independence in that part of the world from colonialism. And yeah, the French did unspeakable things to people there. And look, it even says they enslaved the Laos men, forced them to perform unpaid labor for the French. Just tons of things that they did to them in places like Vietnam and stuff. So, yeah, I can understand if you see somebody that looks like the people that enslaved your parents or grandparents or something like that, then you'd be scared. What do you think about that situation?